is going on, guys, and welcome to a new vlog.
Hello.
Today we are 2 weeks and 1 day out from our show, our first show. I don't know where I'm taking this.
Oh yeah, well, we're just doing a physique check-in today just because we haven't done a physique check-in in like forever. Sorry, the camera got a little crooked because I was leaning on your arm. But yeah, we're doing a physique check-in, guys. A lot of things have changed in the last like 2 weeks, to be honest. Especially for me, my weight has fluctuated a lot, and then my body just looks very different every single day. Some days I'm more watery than others. Some days I'm tighter than others. It's honestly a really big battle, but I just have to keep thinking about taking it a day at a time. And I know that comes show day, I will be ready, and that's all that matters, that when show comes, you look like you're supposed to look. I'm not supposed to look like show day right now, but I am lean. I'm not discrediting my work. I'm lean as hell. Just some days I'm a lot veinier and drier, and it's really cool to look at, and other days I'm just more watery and I'm holding on to water, and that's just part of hormones and being a female. But other than that, I feel okay. I had some fats this week in my diet, so I've been feeling good. I've been picking up running more, which I personally love to run. So yeah, but I'm gonna give you guys a check-in. 2 weeks and a day out. Weight today was 119, so I jumped from 115 to 119 in the last week. I went up in weight. Don't ask me about it because I don't want to talk about it. I have no idea why. No, I have not cheated. I have no explanation for you except that's what the body does. So don't freak out, ladies, if this happens to you, because I know it's happened to all of us. So I'm going to show you guys what I currently look like. I look good.
You pretty good.
Okay, so yeah, that's what I look like, guys. I do feel, like I said, watery and kind of bloated today. I don't know why. Some days it's just like that. But I'm about to do my check-in with my coach, so I'll record Chris.
This is where I'm at. This morning I was at 181. I was at 180 on Wednesday, so I went up a pound, but I did get more food and a lot less cardio. Right now I'm at 20 minutes of cardio. I had been doing 48. And I have carbs before I was cycling between 0 days and days of like 150 maybe-ish. But this is what I'm looking like right now. So back clothes. That's where I'm at, and it's only gonna get better. Yeah. We are also filming with this new setup. Let us know what you guys think. The quality should be better. The stabilization should be better. Shouldn't be as shaky. Yeah.
Do you want to give them the reason why we got all this stuff? Or should I tell them?
Not yet, guys. You will find out in about 6 weeks, hopefully.
6 weeks?
Yeah.
Like 5.
Or 5, whatever.
Yeah.
Alright, catch you guys on the next scene.
Okay, guys, so I went for a run this morning, did about 6 miles. It felt good to just kind of, oh, Jesus. God, this camera is so heavy, guys. But it felt good to just kind of go get some of my cardio out of the way this morning. My freaking watch died, but I downloaded the Nike Run app, and it was, highly recommend that app. It's really, really cool for running purposes. But now we are at our first builders meeting for our home. We've had to delay this meeting for a few different reasons. The first reason was they were really busy. Second reason was the hurricane that came in, like, just kind of upset that whole schedule. So we're finally here at the builders meeting, our first builders meeting. I'm excited. I have no idea what we're going to talk about, but after this, I know that our house gets built. So are you excited, baby?
I'm so excited. This is the model home. That's the model home right there, and it's exciting to just pull up to the model home. So I could only imagine when it's our home. And like she said, so this meeting is just going to talk about like the schedule, when they plan on doing what, when they're going to break ground and stuff like that. We'll film a little bit of it, and hopefully it's entertaining. Hopefully it's not a boring meeting, but yeah, excited. So here's a better look at the model home. Ours will look almost identical to this, except ours is going to be flipped. Yeah, ours will be flipped, so garage will be on this side, and then yeah, but color and everything will be about the same. and now to the meeting.
Okay guys, so we just finished our pre-construction meeting. It's about to be 3, so it took about an hour and 2 hours. I'm tired, obviously, with prep is just exhausting, but it's really exciting because the guy, Roy, he's our builder, he really liked us. I think it's because Chris and I are not very like naggy people. Like, we're not like, hey, we're gonna be here every week and I expect an update every week. Like, I don't want to be that type of person. Like, yeah, once the house is built, obviously I want to make sure everything is perfect, but I don't like being naggy. I like letting people do their jobs. That's why I hired him. That's why I'm doing this. And honestly, I'm not knowledgeable with the building process, so I'm not about to ask a crap ton of questions. But anyways, I really liked Roy. I'm really excited to work with him. And yeah, we went over everything. So the first process should take about 170 days. He said
170 days for the whole house.
Oh, for the whole house?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he says that the house should be done before March, which is something we were a little concerned about because our lease ends in March, and that's the day that we were expecting. So the fact that, you know, he thinks that unless, you know, another hurricane comes or something, it's going to be done by March is really, really exciting. I'm just really looking forward to just having my home with Chris and having our family there with the pups and everything. But they flattened the land, so I'm going to show it to you guys.
The land is flat, so they have actually already broken land or broken ground, whatever you want to call it. And foundation and surveying will start on Tuesday.
On Tuesday, he said.
Tuesday,
yeah.
They're going to come survey, and then he said that following Wednesday, they should start pouring our foundation.
I'm excited. I'm nervous. I haven't looked up any furniture or anything, guys, just because I'm waiting till, like, honestly, we have a date and stuff. And the most important thing is that we have enough, like, we can give as much as we can on the day of the closing, and then anything extra after that. You know, it's a slow process. We're not trying to, you know, it's just me and Chris. We're not trying to fill up our house super duper fast. If I can make it happen, great. If not, then it's no rush. But yeah, now we're gonna go home. We're gonna eat our meal number 2 because it's 3 o'clock. Typically, we're about to eat meal number 4. Yeah. I mean 3. But yeah, we're gonna go home. We are at Athena. It's a gun range here in Houston. We're gonna shoot some guns. You guys know that I don't like shooting guns, but Chris over here loves it. George, his buddy over there, loves it. So I'm here to just watch, but I know they're gonna make me participate. So we'll see.
You're not here to just watch.
How my anxiety is right now.
This is the face of fear right here.
Check it out.
Okay.
Kick.
Okay.
No kick.
Okay. So it depends on the bullet,
Yeah,
not the gun.
The bigger the bullet, the more gunpowder, the more kick. No kick. That's what you're shooting. It's not gonna kick. This is a smaller gun, big bullet.
Big kick.
It'll kick. You're good. You're good. I promise.
Well, I mean, Taylor, you're going first, so go for it.
So I just shot an H&K P30. So the reason we're here is because buying one here in the near future, just so that I could have at home, in the car, whatever it is. So they were that I was trying to try. I was trying to Walther PBQ, MP, and H&K P30. So I just shot the P30, really smooth. My grouping was super tight, so it's doing really well. Jasmine, she's gonna go. She needs to do it.
Down, thumb on top. You're gonna extend your arm straight. Get like a stance where you're comfortable. And line up the 2 dots with a dot in the front. Slowly squeeze the trigger. Breathe out as you push. Got it.
Don't put your finger in the trigger till you're ready. If you want to just get comfortable first and just aim it without shooting, that's fine. And the biggest thing is you want to lock your elbows. Arms extended all the way out. Make sure your elbows are locked. Lock your elbows.
Okay, put it at eye level.
Right, but I'm not about to shoot. I just need to get my hand comfortable. Right here, right?
Yep. However you feel is like if it's steady in your hand. And as long as you lock your elbows, then it shouldn't matter. Just make sure you keep your elbows locked.
Okay.
And then you're just gonna line up this, wherever you want to shoot, and then whenever you're ready. It's a long pullback, so just pull it back and just let it.
sweating so bad. I have boob sweat.
That was good. That was good.
Yeah, that's not as bad as the we did my first time. Or maybe it's just because I'm more comfortable with it. It's crazy the way she said it to me in the car that the way a female explains it is way better than when a male explains it. Even though you kind of hold it.
When a female
but when she's like telling me, it's almost like comforting. Like it's like you guys are like, oh, it's fucking great, the adrenaline, and she's just like, just focus. Yeah, it was good. That one's really, really good. Yeah. I don't know. I that way for you.
Alright guys, so we are done with the handguns. Now we are in the
Rifle department.
in the rifle department. The long rifle. Jazz is gonna shoot an AR for her first time.
What if I get all bruised up?
You're not gonna get bruised.
What do you know how to
So I'm about to show you guys how that goes down.
I think you should do it first.
Yeah.
Mag goes in right here. Make sure it's in. Slides open. Pull it back. You have a safety. Fire. And then after that, you're just gonna flip it off safety when you're ready. You click it, and then you're just ready to go. You can adjust this depending how much room you need. Didn't even move. Index finger straight, just like that. Okay. Now you're gonna take this. And
Georgie, what is
the bottom? Make sure it goes in. Hit it. Yeah, you're good. Now you'll extend your arm out. You can pull it back. It'll be ready to fire. You're gonna pull this back though.
What is she about to shoot, George?
Kimber 1911. 45 auto. You're gonna pull it back and let go.
Hard.
You gotta.
But you make sure, same thing, make sure to lock your hands. Okay?
Yeah, I think that one comes
It's
too
just-
close.
it's just
I did the same thing. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, you're gonna shoot the same way. Same thing, you wanna make sure to lock your elbows and your aim. Don't put your finger on the trigger till you're ready. Okay? And then this one, like last time, it took a little longer. Did you notice how it took a little longer to shoot? This one's gonna be instant, okay? So just be ready. It's just gonna shoot right away. It's not gonna have that long draw, okay? So it's just gonna be ready as soon as you're ready to shoot, okay? Just make sure to keep your elbows locked, okay?
That's it. Feedback.
I like this one. I like this one. I got George here. Yeah,
You got a lot of power.
that was like, it didn't kick back either. Like, it doesn't feel like it. And I also like that it's like quick. It's like instant. It's not like, because you're like delaying in the other one. Like,
yeah, it's like anticipation.
I like that. I don't like the anticipation. I like that.
All right, great. You're getting a 1911, Chris.
Okay, guys, so we just got done at the shooting range. Definitely a much better experience than the first time. I shot 3 different guns. I'm really proud of myself. And
She came in saying she was gonna shoot none.
yeah, and I was just like, I'm just gonna watch, I'm just gonna be supportive, which I have done. The first time that I shot, you know, I recorded it. Oops, I vlogged it. And then the second time we went to Georgia, I shot his brother's gun, which was what was it?
I don't even know, but yeah.
It was okay. I liked it, but then today I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go with you. I just want to be a part of it because I want to be part of what you enjoy, but I don't want to shoot. Came in, but of course I knew they were gonna try to convince me, and I shot 3 different guns, so I'm really proud of myself for doing that, guys. That's a big step, and I feel way more comfortable now. And I had said it before that I wanted to get more comfortable with guns because if Chris does have one in the house, I want to be knowledgeable. I want to know how to properly use it in case of an emergency and not be scared of it. So this is a big step. I feel way more comfortable now. I think I actually really enjoy it. I want to go to an outdoor shooting range next. So I told him like once a month this can be our thing that we do together. So yeah, now we're gonna go home. Chris is eating his meal and we have some catching up to do with you guys. Okay guys, so the last clip that you guys saw was Chris and I over the weekend going to a shooting range. I cannot talk right now. Jesus. But we had such a good time. Obviously, if you have kept up with my YouTube, I did a video a while back when I first went shooting, and I talked about how uncomfortable I was with it. And, you know, this whole series is about putting yourself out of your comfort zone and just being uncomfortable. And Chris loves shooting, and with the house coming up, he wants to just feel protected. He wants to get a gun, and he wants me to be knowledgeable when it comes to having a gun, just because, you know, he worries about me. He just wants to make sure I'm knowledgeable in it. And so I've been shooting, with this time it was 3 times already, and I had a lot of fun. Just learning about it and really putting myself like out there with it. At first I was really scared, and I was like, I don't want to. And then I came home and I was like, I'm really glad that I put myself there and that I'm learning, because I think it just comes out of fear and being uncomfortable and not knowing, you know, especially with guns. It's scary if you don't grow around them, but I feel more comfortable with them. And it was just a really, really good time. I had a really good time with him. But I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog so far. If you guys are still watching, it's going to be a semi-long conversation. So, yeah, just take your seats. And I hope that you guys take what I'm about to say with an open mind and are supportive of my decision. So, I have decided that I am not going to step on stage in 2 weeks. Actually, less than 2 weeks. It's not this weekend, but next weekend, and today is Tuesday. I have been prepping since January, guys. I took 6 weeks off, as you guys know, and I didn't really reverse properly. I didn't binge off the walls or anything like that, but I didn't reverse properly. And then I started prep again. And the reason I started prep again was because I don't want to say influence, but I kind of did. Everyone was like, oh, we're all starting prep again. You should start prep. And during that time, I don't think I was mentally ready. I thought that I was, and I was like, okay. I was like, how is everyone else going to compete and I'm not going to compete? How, like, it just doesn't make sense. And then I was like, I don't want to regret this decision of not going through with it, or like, you know, Chris being about to compete and me being like, oh man, I should have done it, right? So I started prep. And when they say you have to, bodybuilding, you have to love it, and you have to, for the sport, you have to do it for the right reasons, it's 100% accurate. You cannot plan on doing a show if you have, for any other reason than just do it for yourself and because you truly, truly love it and want to compete. And during this process, I realized that I don't. I do not love competing. I do not love this sport. I love working out. I love training. I love pushing myself to my limits, but I don't love the competing part of it. I'm not a competitive person. And I was seeing how everyone was loving their prep, and obviously prep is hard. You guys have seen how hard it was on me. My coach was really, really strict. But everyone is enjoying the process. They love the process. And towards the end, I was just very, very depressed. I was in a very dark spot, and my mental health was very bad. For the last 2 weeks, honestly, 3 weeks, my mental health has taken a huge hit. And I have been in a very dark place. I didn't want to share it with you guys because it was scary, and I was just like, oh, I don't want to be a baby. I'm pushing through. But there were days that I didn't want to get out of bed, that I just wanted to sleep in the dark and not talk to anyone, not see anyone. And I had never felt like that in my life. I've gone through depression before, but not like that. And I have every reason to be grateful and feel blessed in my life. And I was just feeling so defeated, and I just didn't want to continue. And I know that's really bad to say, but that's just how I felt. I felt so ungrateful for my life, and I just felt like every single day the last 3 weeks was a battle. I had been I would start off my day with a positive note, and I'd write affirmations. I'd say affirmations to myself. I'd pray every single morning, and I'd be good for that morning. And then I would just uncontrollably cry, at random times of the day. because I was just so unhappy, guys. I was just so unhappy with the process. People could tell that I was unhappy. I had not taken a single selfie picture in like 6 weeks. I haven't. I literally had been in sweats unless I was running outside. I didn't like to look at my body. I didn't like my body. And I was just going through a really hard time. And you guys know, and I didn't want to talk about this too much because, you know, I decided to go with my coach. And even though I don't agree 100% with his method, you know, it got me lean. And you guys know that I had been on 0 carbs, 0 fats for 8 weeks. And for a female to go through that is very, very hard. And I just didn't see the light at the end of the tunnel. And it was extremely, extremely hard. Plus, on top of my training, the 2.5 hours of cardio, it was just a lot. I wasn't eating enough, and my cardio was just, to me, it just was extremes. It was an extreme. And it made me hate my life. It made me hate what I was doing. And yeah, guys, I decided that I just didn't want to step on stage anymore. My mental state was just, I was crying every single day. And it was affecting Chris too, because he's on prep and he's been so supportive, but I know it was affecting him as well, as far as like him picking me up every single day. And this weekend we sat down and we had a conversation, and he was like, you know what, like, you need to stop. This is not mentally healthy for you anymore. Like, you're not who like you are. And I was sobbing uncontrollably because the hardest thing for me was like, I'm not a quitter. I don't like to quit. And he's like, you're not quitting. He's like, you have gone through the hardest part. It's not like you started prep 4 weeks in and then you're like, oh, I'm quit because this is really hard. You're there. You're lean as shit. You're the leanest you've ever been in your entire life. Like, you could step on stage tomorrow and you'd win. He's like, but he's like, you're not happy. You don't want this. Like, you don't want to like step on stage, and you need to, you know, just accept that. And it was really hard for me to accept that because I wanted to love it. Obviously, I'm getting all these people saying, you're going to win your pro card. You're going to win. You're going to win. You're going to win. And then I'm like, okay, I do have potential of winning, and I do believe in myself, but I don't love it. And so it was just that thing that was like, okay, I need to keep going for everyone else except for myself. And honestly, I was really scared to let you guys down. Like, I was like, how am I going to go on my YouTube and be like, hey, I'm not going to step on stage? But Chris was like, you know what? If they just support you, the people that love you, like, you have inspired already so many women to just train harder and to push themselves. And that's what you've done. And you've reached a level of leanness that not many can. And you don't need to step on stage to, you know, get validation from anyone. And so that's where I'm at, guys. And as soon as I made that decision this weekend, I felt like I got 20 pounds off of my shoulder. Like, I felt so great. And I have not cheated on my diet at all. Like, I still have not had pizza, burger, fries in over 12, 13 weeks. And I don't plan on it until Chris competes in a week and a half, because that was our goal. Our goal was to, you know, compete and then eat and enjoy our cookies and our burger, whatever it was, together. He's had cheat meals along the way because his aunt body's incredible. I haven't had any cheat meals. And I told him, I was like, you know what? It's not about the food for me. I'm not about to go and devour all this burger and fries and everything I can't have. Because that's not what it's about. It's about me just taking over my life again and feeling in control and feeling like I truly love this again and my lifestyle. And so I haven't had anything. I had a glass of wine. That was the one thing that I've had. But I have been on my plan. My training is still the same. My cardio dropped a little bit from 1,000 calories. I am just burning. My coach dropped it to 500, but it's been up like, I'm burning like 700, 800 calories in cardio because I have picked up running, guys, and I love it. I love running. I run in the mornings by myself every single morning. Anywhere from 3 to 5 miles. I have a mile plan for the week that I want to accomplish. I've picked up running and I love it. I love my time that I get to just spend with myself, listen to a podcast, listen to an audiobook, pray, thank God for my life. Like, it has just helped me so much. So this experience has been amazing. I'm so proud of myself, and I'm proud that I went through this because I have learned so much about myself, how much I can push myself, what I can accomplish, like just my mindset, my balance. I felt like I have truly grasped the meaning of balance, guys. Before I was balancing, I was training, but I was, eating healthy 80% of the time. But even with my body, like I still need to incorporate cardio into my routine so that I can be more fit and I guess in essence stay tighter, right, in my midsection and stuff. And so now I truly, truly know that, hey, you have to do some cardio in your everyday routine to keep a healthy and balanced lifestyle. If you want to keep a really good, curvy, nice physique, you want to make sure you keep that cardio. And, if you're a female who has a really fast metabolism, I'm not saying this applies to you, but it applies to me. So I've learned what my balance is, and I'm just really happy because instead of going off the walls and eating all this food right now, I've just been really happy with what I'm eating. I've just honestly added like a cup of rice and half a cup of oatmeal to my diet, and I'm slowly, adding my carbs in. And I'm happy. I feel really, really good. I'm really happy with my decision the next day. It was like still kind of like, it was like I had something in my heart. And I talked to my coach. I was like, hey, I'm not going to step on stage. Obviously, he was upset, but he respected my decision. And at the end of the day, it's my decision. I don't need a trophy. I don't need my pro card. I wasn't planning on doing anything with my pro card, to be honest. So yeah, that's that. And I know that for a long time I was like, oh, the goal is to get my pro card. The goal is to get my pro card. But the reason for that was because I was like, oh, it'd be cool to have jazzyfit on Instagram, IFBB Pro. But it wasn't, I didn't have a deeper meaning to that. Like, it wasn't because I truly, truly wanted to be a pro. It's just not my thing. And I hope that you guys respect that. I am finishing off prep with Chris. So we're still training together. He's actually running with me in the afternoon. So I run in the mornings. He runs with me in the afternoons. And it's great. We're going to do a lot of like grocery hauls this weekend. So all the treats that we're going to eat together. And I'm just really excited because we're going to finish this vlog. Like I said, it's an uncomfortable series. This is something uncomfortable that I went through. And we're going to keep pushing, guys. This isn't over. I'll do a physique check-in with you guys later this week when Chris does. But Chris is still stepping on stage next weekend, and I'm more excited just to be his show day mom, I guess you would say, and just be there to support him. Anything that has to do with supporting someone, I'm great at. Like, I love it when the attention is not on me and is on someone else. So I'm just really excited for his show and just to be a part of it with him, aside him, and then honestly still look amazing because I'm shredded as hell. So yeah, guys, just wanted to be real and vulnerable and honest with you guys. And I've gotten, from the people that I've told, my close friends, I've gotten amazing support and feedback. Everyone, it has just been amazing. And the support that I have from my friends truly is just, I'm very, very, very grateful. But I hope you guys understand. If you guys have any questions, please leave them down below. Chris and I are actually going to film a Q&A on the next one. So leave any questions that you guys have below. If I don't get to them, I'll get to them in the Q&A. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. We did some house stuff in there too. So the house is starting to get built here soon. So I'm really excited. But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. Thank you for the support. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.